Greetings Marines, FiOth here, and in this video I'm gonna explain which of the starting attributes and perks are, according to my opinion of course, the best to start your playthrough with. Not all of them are created equal, and some will give you substantial benefits whilst others are a bit niche. So without further ado, let's get to it. So here we are with a pretty early in terms of levels Marine that I have available. I am not using this guy in the field. I just want to demonstrate a couple of things with him, so it'll make more sense than going through the perks of an advanced Marine and creating confusion. Let's start with upgrades. Every level a Marine takes contains the ability to get one of these upgrades unlocked. These three are tied to the medic. We're not going to talk about them. That's going to be reserved for another video with more advanced training options. What I want you to focus on is these four: aiming sight, ammo bag, pouches, and wider clip. Now, something has to be understood about this game pretty early on. The stuff that you loot from the field, you take back with you. Very, very, very important. Tools, medical supplies, sentries, what you get from the field, you get back to the Otago. So, what's a good idea to start the game with? Pouches. This not only allows you to loot more stuff to bring back to the ship and build your economy, but carrying more and getting more whilst you're deployed means that in a pinch, you'll have more available resources. If 4 Marines have this on, you double your capacity from 4 tools / medical supplies to 8. If you get a 5th Marine, it's 10 and 10. That is a lot of healing and a lot of tools. In case of healing, that also means that you can use stress reducing drugs to avoid building up trauma and having to deal with it later. So it's an excellent choice. And don't forget that at the beginning of the game, on dead heals, you're not gonna face any extreme challenges. While you're still getting acquainted with the game and getting tutorials, this will just allow you to build up your resources, to build up your base economy. It is excellent, and out of the 4, I think it is by far the most important. Second, we have aiming sight. Up to the level where you can get aiming sight, it's pretty hard to get a specialization, let alone get a specialization to the point where you have to consider any of the important upgrades. So aiming sight is a very good flat 5 accuracy points that will be applied on the Marine, make them slightly more accurate, and overall can save your life in a pinch if every one of them performs a little bit better. So get this on all your Marines and keep going from there, building according to the class that you pick. Pouches and aiming sights are, in my opinion, the most important ones out of the initial batch. Ammo bag allows you to start with an additional point in your capacity to carry ammo. I don't think that's extremely useful, because if you manage your resources, you will rarely run out of ammo. And wider clip allows you to carry 20% more ammo in each clip. In this game, you barely reload. You reload after 3 or 4 encounters. Those pulse rifles can hold 100 bullets. Even if you use the stock pulse rifles, you are holding 100 bullets in the clip. If you manage and pace yourself, you will not have to reload in a pinch. So this becomes less prominent than in other games where exchanging cartridges is a big deal and happens often. Wouldn't recommend it. I stand with my decision about pouches and aiming sight. Now, another extremely important attribute, and that has to be rolled your way in order to be able to acquire it, they roll randomly, is looter. For every level of looter on every Marine present in the squad, you loot 10% more materials. If you loot a stock source of materials, instead of getting 10, if 1 Marine has it, you'll get 11. If 4 Marines have it, you'll get 14. That's 40% more. And I'm not gonna even talk about the large deposits that you might get 100, 150. Then the benefits skyrocket. These materials are very important, so you can get upgrades to guns, and you need better guns and more variety in guns in order to be able to tackle most situations. So this is a fantastic common attribute that you can get. It's not tied to any class. Every single class can get it, and it will make your life that much easier. It is also upgradable, so if you upgrade it, if you put in more points, on all your Marines carrying looter, you will be getting even more materials per pickup. It's a win-win situation. Moving on, we have fast. The whole squad moves faster. When you try to evade Xenos, or when you are hunted and want to move to a safe location, or in certain scripted scenes where you just have to reach specific points for the onslaught to stop, moving faster is gonna be a huge benefit. Not only that, but when you need to extract people, moving like a slug, this will somewhat counteract the very slow movement speed. And since it doesn't state that it doesn't stack, I am not 100% sure if it does or not. Usually there is a description that it will stack or not stack with attributes of the same kind, but based on what we know so far, having it on at least one Marine will yield a specific and very important benefit to the entire team. Highly recommended from yours truly. It is a really good one to have from the get-go. Now you might notice something strange about this Marine. There is not a single red letter on the left here on my ID, and that is because I don't even have a negative personality trait. Like, let's say my Higgs, who has clumsy, gets detected 10% faster. This is because I leverage the redemption common. Redemption outright removes the negative personality trait of the Marine, doesn't have to be reapplied, doesn't have to get any upgrades, you just click it once, and the starting negative traits that all Marines come with will be removed for good, forever. Remember, the personality trait is not trauma, is not exhaustion, is not a wound. It's something every Marine starts with, and you cannot get rid of it unless you hit redemption. So hunting from redemption from early on and getting rid of those negative traits is very, very important. Some might be mild, like let's say, for example, a little hit inaccuracy, but some others are destructive, like kleptomania, when the Marine steals your materials when you rest during a mission. You don't want to lose materials because one of the Marines is a freaking idiot. So hunt for this, and as soon as you can get it, hit it on every single one of your Marines, and you'll be clean slates, ready to perform at their best. Hope this was helpful, guys. This is a starter kit for your perks, attributes, and upgrades, and I will be covering advanced ones as well as build paths for every Marine class. If you enjoy content like this, sub, like, and hit the bell. And of course, don't forget to come by the streams where I call you out and we can sit down and enjoy the game together. Until next time, be well, stay frosty, and always strive for perfection, Marines. Cheers!